Secondary 1 with you, Mr. Imad, an experienced teacher of science and biology. Today we'll start together Unit 1, the chemical structure of living organisms. Preliminary lessons, microorganisms. From previous information, the structure of living organisms. A human body consists of group of system consists of group of organs, organ consists of group of tissues consists of group of cells, cell consists of group of organelles, organelles consist of a small part called atoms. So the higher structure of living organisms is system, the lower structure of living organisms a group of atoms which you call biological molecule. Firstly, we will teach the structure or the chemical structure of living organisms. By the following this sequence, we find that the cell of living organisms are made of organic molecules. And what is meant by organic molecules? Organic molecules, they are large size molecules that contain mainly carbon atoms and the hydrogen atom and called biological macromolecules. So the biological macromolecules must contain carbon mainly and must exist in the living organisms. Not any atoms contain carbons is called organic molecules. Like carbon dioxide contain carbon but doesn't enter the structure of living organism or doesn't call the organic molecules. Example of organic molecules: carbohydrates, lipids, protein, nucleic acid, and we will take by details the structure and importance of each components in the living organisms. Number 2, from molecules, anorganic molecules. Anorganic, the opposite of organic. They are molecules that often don't contain carbon atom. Example of molecule that called anorganic: water, mineral salt like NaCl. If you want to correct your information, note the molecules that contain hydrogen or carbon atoms or both are considered organic molecules. That means some molecules contain carbon or contain hydrogen or contain both of them, but called anorganic molecules. Like water contain hydrogen, carbon dioxide contain carbon, calcium carbonate contain carbon, sodium bicarbonate contain carbon, but all of this are called anorganic molecules because it doesn't the structure in the living organism. What is mean by biological macromolecules? Biological macromolecules, they are large size organic compound that made of smaller molecules. The smaller molecules change into big size molecule called biological macromolecules. Number 2, all of them contain carbon atom. Biological macromolecules must contain carbon atom, so it is called organic molecules. Number 3, they are extremely necessary for the life of living organism. Without this compound, the living organism may be die or cannot stay alive. Note, most of the macromolecules are called polymer. Polymers means macromolecule that are formed by combination of small molecules called monomer. Through polymerization, if you have small molecules called monomer, this monomer can change into large molecules called polymer. The process to change the monomer into polymer is called polymerization. In this shape, you see the small molecules called monomer consist of unit. If this unit connecting together by any bond or any type of bond, it is called polymer or macromolecules. Macromolecules change into macromolecules. Small molecule change into large molecule. This process is called polymerization. The origin of word polymer. Polymer means what? Polymer is a Greek word that consists of two parts, poly and mer. Poly means multiply or many. Mer means part, so you can say poly. Mer means many parts. Multiply parts or multiply units. Monomer means what? Is Greek word that consists of two parts, Mono, which means one, or mer or an means part. So monomer is mean u part or one part, unipart or one part. يبقى polymers means many molecules, monomer means one molecule. The biological micromolecules enter in the structure of living organism cell components, and the molecule are classified according to their molecular structure and function that perform into four groups. Biological molecules are classified into four types. Number 1, carbohydrates. Number 2, lipids. Number 3, protein. Number 4, nucleic acid. The molecules that enter in the structure of living organisms according the function and according the structure: carbohydrates, lipids, protein, and the nucleic acid. This is a planet cell. If you see the planet cell, you can see cell wall. Cell wall consists of cellulose. Cellulose consists of type of carbohydrate called cellulose or complex sugar. If you see the nucleus, you will see nucleus consists of chromosome. Chromosome consists of nucleic acid, DNA. If you see the plasma membrane, the plasma membrane consists of phospholipids. If you see the mitochondria, you will see the mitochondria contains DNA and respiratory enzyme or protein. All of these substances are called biological micromolecules. Example of type of food. The following table illustrates some meals that are rich in biological micromolecules. Carbohydrates exist in vegetables such as sweet potatoes, eggplant, and pea, kidney beans or beans, whole grains such as wheat, rice, corn, fruit, honey, jam. All of these food contain carbohydrates. The protein are classified into animal protein and plant protein. Animal protein exists in egg, cheese, yogurt, milk, chicken, fish, meat. Plant protein exists in legumes such as bean, pea, and lentils. Lipids exist in egg, yogurt, butter, full cream yogurt, vegetables oil, nuts, dark chocolate, avocado. This example of food that contain different type of macromolecules like carbohydrates, protein, and lipids. Test yourself which, if you have a meat that composed of pasta and red meat, which of the following macromolecules this meal is rich in. First, you can see the pasta. It's a type of macaroni. The pasta contains carbohydrates. Red meat contains protein. So the correct answer is carbohydrates and protein, or answer number C. Which of the following are not considered from monomer? Fatty acid, amino acid, nucleic acid, monosaccharides. In this question, you need not monomer. That's mean we need polymer. The polymer from this compound or from these molecules is nucleic acid that consists of many molecules or building unit called nucleotide, and we'll take after that. So in this lesson we take the difference between organic molecules and inorganic molecules. Organic molecules, they are molecules that enter in the structure of living organisms and they mainly contain of carbon. Inorganic molecules, they are molecules that doesn't contain carbons mainly and doesn't enter the structure of living organisms. We'll complete the series of video about the protein, carbohydrates, lipids, and the nucleic acid in the next video. Thanks for listening and watching. Please don't subscribe for channel to complete other video. Sharing this channel by like, by comments, by subscribe. Thank you for listening and see you in the next video.